Hello there, it's Clive Lambert here from FuturesTechs, and one day late this week because I had a couple of meetings to attend to yesterday lunchtime. Here is our once a week video run through, if you like. Oh, I've just got an alert. Oh, we've just hit a target in gold. Okay, sorry about that. That got in the way of it, didn't it? Okay, well that's good news. That's something I was going to talk about actually. So let's have a look. We have got. There's my man today. That is Long John Silver, because I think we want to be long of silver, John. And let's have a look at why. Bad joke, I know. Let's have a look. There's that chart that we want to look at. That is a long-term chart going back to, not that long-term, last November for silver. You can see there's a downtrend line, hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we actually broke that a couple of days ago. It's not easy to see on that chart, so we'll go to a better time frame, a shorter term time frame, and we can see the price action that's unfolded here. I'll just move over so you can see. That high there, 8th of October, was 22.50, give or take the uptick. And we had a couple of lows between there, 20.63 there and 20.49.5 there. Both of those were interactions with, if you like, this gap from August. First time we didn't fill it, second time we did, and then rallied and posted something like a hammer. Been rallying ever since, and on Tuesday we took out the trend line and the high between those two lows, which is arguably a double bottom buy signal. That's 22.50. It's also a fib level. It's that 38.2 right there. And we have rallied. Well, we've held above 22.50 since then, and this encourages me to think we're going to see some further upside in silver, and I would like to be targeting now that September the 19th high at 23.44, and then this high here at 24.53, and then another high there at 25.16. If we close our chart up again, we can see that there is potentially here, boing, 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 a head and shoulders bottom forming here. I say potentially because, as per my rant of last week, we need to get above, in this case, 25.33 to actually give the buy signal and to target a lot higher prices in silver. So that's a way off yet. But for now, I like the idea that silver's heading higher, whilst 22.50 is a support level. Next chart to look at, and incidentally, gold. This is gold's behaving quite nicely as well. Last week's high 13.29, broke that on the payrolls numbers, came back, and that became the Marubozu support as well, and has held since, and held again this morning, and now we're breaking up 13.46. And if you're a subscriber and you took our gold long, that's just hit the first target. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Right. Let's have a look at euro against US dollar. I think one of the things that someone asked me last time we did one of these was more FX, please. So let's have a look. This has actually been behaving rather nicely. In the last few weeks, we broke a consolidation last week and got above the 3rd of October high at 136.43. That turned into support after it broke. Nice. Went into Tuesday's payrolls numbers then thinking, yeah, this can head higher, but it's payrolls, who knows. And the other problem we had going into Tuesday was this was the year-to-date high. 137.11 was the high there back on the 1st of February. I wasn't too keen to get long before we into that, if you like, but we are long now and looking for it to hold an area of support around 137.30 to 50, which is doing. I'd like to personally see it hitting, well, of course I'd like to see it hitting our first target of 138.35, which is a 61.8% retrace. Once we manage that, we can, so that's a 61.8 retrace of that move. 2nd of May 11 high to the 23rd of July 12 low. Okay, 61.8% of that is 138.35. We're trying to hit that level. We're coming up to that level now, and if we break above that, 140 is achievable, and possibly even 142.5, which is that high there from the 24th of October 2011. So I think pretty much that's all I've really. There's a couple of things to for you to keep an eye on there. And I'll sign off there. Had some fun and games on Twitter this morning, and And just as a nod to someone I had some conversations with on Twitter on something I saw this morning. Apparently there's going to be more Lego minifigures in the world come 2019 than human beings, which is rather marvellous. I know my son probably got half of them. This is his favourite, my Toby. His favourite minifigure is Yoda, and so as a doff of the hat to the Jedi Economist on Twitter, here is your minifigure. Take care, see you later.